You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Hey everyone, this is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets at PetLifeRadio.com. Best Bets for Pets is where we bring you the new and exciting, the tried and the true products for your pets. Today, I have Marcy Colangelo, and her product is the BooBooLoon. We'll be right back with Marcy.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Love your pets but wish their medications were a lot less expensive? They are at 1-800-PET-MEDS. You'll not only save on flea and heartworm medications, but on prescriptions for arthritis, incontinence, thyroid, and more. And you get fast service, free shipping, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Plus, our licensed pharmacists ensure accuracy, monitor drug interaction, and more. See why over 5 million people have trusted their pet's health to 1-800-PET-MEDS, America's largest pet pharmacy. Call now or order online.
Go to petmeds.com/lucky, LUCKY, to get 10% off any order and free shipping on orders of $39 or more.
How many pets is too many? Do you know somebody whose life is overwhelmed by their animals? Maybe we can help. We're looking for people to be in a new TV series about really large animal families. We can offer expert help, free resources, and the chance to tell their story. If you or someone you know owns a house full of animals, call us toll-free at 1-877-MY-8-PETS. That's 1-877-MY-8-PETS.
Coast to coast and around the world, it's Oh Behave with Arden Moore. Find out why cats and dogs do the things they do and get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get great tail-wagging pet tips and have a fur-flying fun time. All Behave with America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore. Every week on demand. This is the place for a special paparazzi treat. Only on PetLifeRadio.com. Let's talk pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets. Today we're going to talk about the BooBooLoon. It's a great product for a situation that can be uncomfortable for your dog. When a dog is either spayed or neutered, or if they have some kind of a problem, they generally have to wear those stiff plastic cones that are really, really uncomfortable for them. And they're uncomfortable for the moms and the parents of the animals because the dogs sometimes bang into things. And so what the BooBooLoon is, it's a soft collar that you can put on your dog in place of these really hard, uncomfortable cones.
Right.
How did you come up with this idea for it?
Actually, I have a boxer, and one of the breed's issues is that they get skin cancer. And unfortunately, my boxer started getting skin cancer when she was around 3 years old, and I just tried everything. I tried the cones, I tried the inflatables, and there was nothing out there that was really, that I was happy with. When I would see her in these things, I felt terrible. And I kind of made a contraption, and my veterinarian said to me, "That's an ingenious idea." And ever since he said that, it took us about a year to figure out how to actually make it. And once we made it, we've been doing great with it. People love it. It is different from anything that's out there. There are some inflatables out there, but when you inflate it, say it goes 4 inches up, it also goes 4 inches out. So it's like a big donut. Our BooBooLoon has an inside I-beam, which makes it able to go out in the diameter. So it doesn't restrict their vision. They're able to eat, drink, sleep. It's not to be inflated fully, so it's very soft, and they like it as a pillow. And, it's just been great. People have been very happy when they get it and they inflate it properly.
I tried it myself. It's a great product. Marcy, what would you say the difference is between the BooBooLoon and some of the other soft collars that are out there?
Well, the cone soft collars are still cones. They still have to be manipulated. You have to watch in case the cat or the dog wants to drink or eat. You have to fold it back. And then the other inflatable collar that's out has a very rigid covering. And so it's not soft. It also doesn't extend out sort of past the neck because it just blows up into a big balloon. So, it's not soft, and it really doesn't stop the pet from getting to, all these different places that they can get to. And it's not comfortable. The BooBooLoon is very soft because it's only half inflated, and it's, like a pillow for them. They love it.
Marcy was generous enough to send a sample, and I actually tried the collar on 6 different dogs. 2 of the dogs are skittish. They're afraid of plastic bags when they crinkle. I mean, they're really right. Skittish. And they were fine with it. I didn't think I would even be able to get the collar around their neck, but they were fine with it. I was shocked. They really were. They were able to, like you said, eat and drink. They had no problem at all. And sit down and lay down.
Yeah, it's very comfortable for them. It's really like a pillow. And it's very comfortable, and they really kind of forget that they even have it on. It's just a non-issue for them. We actually had and I wish I could remember the name of the company, but it's a cat company. She's doing a review on the product. And she said she put it on her cat, and she was amazed that her cat didn't freak out because, cats are like that. It really works.
Now, Marcy, can the BooBooLoon be used for dogs and cats?
Yes. The only problem is if it's a 2-pet house. The dog that's wearing it or the cat that's wearing it will be fine. But if there's another cat or another dog, they might do something to it. So, normally when you have an ill pet and a well pet, you want to keep them separated anyway. It's just good medical. But if you have just the one pet, you won't have any trouble.
Okay, that sounds definitely reasonable to keep your, the ill pet and more isolated so that your pet's calmer and so forth.
Right.
Now, where can people find the BooBooLoon?
Okay, we do sell it at vets. We do sell it in spay and neuter clinics, but the best place to go right now would be the website, which is www.BooBooLoon, BooBooLoon.com. And, we get it to you right away. It's best to know a little ahead of time if you're having surgery. If the pet's having surgery, it's nice to have a few days' notice. But we will do whatever it takes to get it to you quickly. It comes in 5 different sizes, from extra small, which is a 3 to 7 inch neck, which is very tiny, small, medium, large, and then we have an extra large, which is really extra large, almost like horse size. And we have a new packet insert that we're using because it looks so low-tech that people have trouble using it. You have to squeeze the base of the air valve to inflate it or deflate it. And these are safety valves that are the only valves allowed in the United States because when kids used to wear their swimmies, and the valve would open and the swimmies would deflate. So now they have these safety valves, so you do have to squeeze the base to inflate it. Once you inflate it, you're only supposed to inflate it halfway, and that's for the comfort of your pet. It'll be nice and soft, and if he bumps into anything, it won't, they won't like guying like they would with a cone. And then you just stick the valve cap in so that it's flush. It won't get caught on anything, and it's kind of, we put it as a 1, 2, 3 step on the box insert.
Okay, if people already own a BooBooLoon and don't have this insert, can they find that on your website?
They will find it on our website. We're in the process of making a new website. We will be up on Friday, I think. We just want to get some of the bugs out. But all of this information will be on the new website because we didn't foresee any of these things when we designed the product, and we did write directions on the box, but as I said, it looks like such a low-tech product, people don't even read the directions. It'll be on the website, and it'll be very clear, and we've done it in a very clear way. So it says step 1, step 2, step 3, and it's really very clear. And if they follow the instructions, they're going to fall in love with it.
Okay, great. Give us a glimpse into any other future products.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, so I really can't say. We are thinking about doing some fashion BooBooLoons, but right now we've only been selling since March, so it hasn't even been a year yet, and we're kind of overwhelmed already. But our future plans are to do some cool graphics and maybe like a breast cancer awareness, and tie that in with some donations, or spay and neuter clinics. We just haven't really gotten that far.
I think all the vets should carry this. What is the cost of the BooBooLoon?
The extra small retails for $15.99, and it goes to the small is $17.99, the medium is $22.99, the large is $27.99, and the extra large is $32.99. And it's very much in line with what the vets are using now. We were very conscious of trying to keep our prices within that ballpark because we want them to be able to offer an alternative for people that don't want to use the cone.
And not only this, I think whatever, price-wise, like you said, it's pretty much, the same. Also, whatever that cone would damage, you're going to save money right there because those cones do bang into things.
And it is reusable, washable, it deflates for storage. And, most animals have a few things during their lifetime. It's usually not a one-shot thing. My dog has had many surgeries. So, I think cost-wise, and it's better than the cone. There's just no question.
Yeah, and you can't reuse those cones. They're just so awkward to hold on to and to store that.
I think it freaks the pets out, and then when they're freaked out, I think it freaks the parents out. And it's just, all around it's not a good thing. The vet that we use down here, who's been pretty much our trial vet, has been actually putting the BooBooLoons on the clients and then having the techs take them out into the waiting room where the parents are with it already inflated properly and already put on properly. Because, as I said, people don't read the directions. And the vets, after you use it a few times, it's like a no-brainer. They know exactly how to use it. And I think they feel that the people think it's almost like an extra service that's provided. And you go home happy.
Yes, it's a great product. I know that the BooBooLoon is for pets when they're sick, and I know that, as pet lovers, we really care about what happens with the animals. So how can people get in touch with you to tell you about how the BooBooLoon made their pets so happy and how their animals are feeling and that sort of thing?
Right. We would love it if people would post on Facebook because we get invested in these pets. We talk to the customers and they tell us all about the pets and their illnesses, and after we speak to them and after they buy the product, we usually don't hear from them again, and we still are wondering how the pet recovered and how everything went. So we would love it if people would post on Facebook and just, give us an update, how the pet did, how they're feeling.
Okay, and how can people find you on Facebook?
Just go to the BooBooLoon website, thebooBooLoon.com, and there's a Facebook link. And, let us know how the pet's doing.
Okay, great. All right, everybody.
Okay.
Once you've tried the product, or if you have just curious about it and want to post on Facebook or send Marcy a message, please go to www.BooBooLoon.com. And you could find out more about the product. And if there's any questions or something, you could take care of that at the website as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for being on Best Bets for Pets.
Thanks for having me.
And talking for your product. And we look forward to hearing more things about BooBooLoon. Thanks, Marcy.
Great. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thanks for having me, and thanks for everybody that's listening.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with Jack from Dog Tag Art.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
At Petco, we really love pets. There isn't anything we won't do to make sure they're getting the best products and the best care. So when you ask us a question like,
so how do you feel about cat condos?
We can say from experience,
feels like home for her.
Enter the code LUCKY10, LUCKY, the number 10, and get 10% off any order. No minimum at petco.com. If you ask the question, what do I want? What do I need? I'll take affection. I really should mention I need time. I need love. I crave attention. Listen to waiting by the door. With shaking tails and happy hearts. And running circles round the floor. That's always when the party starts. Oh, they are my friends. They are my children. They are the furry elders and kids. They are my family. They understand me. That's how I love my pets.
I Love My Pets, the new single by Mark Winter, available on iTunes.
Having a rough day? Longing for the dog days of summer? Think your fun furry friend lives a dog's life? Well, find out everything you're begging to know as Pet Life Radio presents It's a Doggy Dog World with pet expert and award-winning author Liz Palaika. Every dog has his day, and you'll find out how to make your dog's day fun and rewarding. Every week, on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets.
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to add a little style to your pet, but also provide something very valuable, which is making sure your pet has some identification so that if your pet's lost, you can be reunited with your pet. We're going to talk to Jack from Dog Tag Art. Welcome, Jack.
Hi, Michelle. Glad to be here.
Nice to meet you, too. I have some of the samples you sent, and I have to say these tags are amazing. The designs are adorable, and I think you can create some designs yourself. It's a nice size metal tag that looks like it's about a little bigger than 1 inch in diameter, and they're very, very sturdy. How did Dog Tag Art come about?
Well, we think that all pets should wear ID tags. It's just one of the simple, inexpensive things you can do to, ensure your pet gets returned when they wander off. It's not a matter of if, it's when, and I have a dog who is very proficient at wandering off. And, at the time I was moving from place to place, and my phone number would change from time to time. So, there was some periods where she was unprotected, and I just really wasn't happy with what was out there on the market. So I went down the path to create something better and found this process. It's kind of a proprietary process that we use here that allows us to do full color graphics that adhere permanently to the tag, which, allows it to be more fun and hopefully will increase the number of pets that wear an ID. So that's kind of the genesis of how the idea started.
Obviously, it's a great idea. I myself have dogs, and I'm paranoid about the tags because my dog I had a dog who would just escape. People would come in, and the doors open a second. She was out there to explore. And you also never know what's going to happen. I've lived in hurricane land and earthquake land, and there's times when, you have to evacuate very quickly, and I just leave my dog's tags on all the time because you never know. And I've never seen one this fabulous because the size is great. You can put a lot of good information, and it's so sturdy. And like you'd mentioned, the graphics are fantastic. I saw on your site you can also create your own tag. How does that work?
Yes. You can go to the site, dogtagart.com, and on the main navigation, there's a link that says Create Custom Dog Tag, and you just choose an image that you would like to create a tag from, and it's just a simple little upload process. And once your image is uploaded, you can kind of see how the tag is going to overlay your image, and you just click Create Tag, and on the next screen you enter the text for the opposite side. And people are doing all kinds of fun, crazy things with the custom tag creator, whether that be pictures of themselves or them with their dog. I mean, some people are making tags of their dog's image for the keychain, just to kind of have on to show off their pet. Some people with pet-related businesses are using their logo as kind of a branding tool as well.
That's a great idea. I often think it's a great idea to put your picture, the owner's picture, on the tag, because sometimes, people might know other people in the neighborhood, but they don't necessarily know which dog belongs to which person. And the dogs can't speak for themselves, so that's another great idea. Now, I know you sort of mentioned this before, but where can our listeners go to get their own tag?
You can go to dogtagart.com, and right now is a great time because we have some specials that are running. For example, if you order over $25 worth, we're doing free shipping, so that's a bonus. And there's some other specials on the site too.
Okay, great. Do you have any other products besides the tags on your site?
Yes, we do have a service called Virtual Leash, and what that is a profile for your pet, and it is a unique website address that is printed actually on the tag. So it's vleash, V as in Victor, LEASH.com / and then your pet's name. So the benefit of that is, if the phone number fails or if your phone number changes for whatever reason, there is the website address that will allow the finder to go directly to the pet's profile page. And from there, yourself and however many contacts you want to be contacted instantly will get a message from the finder that says, hey, I found your pet, call me at whatever phone number they put in.
That's a fantastic idea because some people do, move around a bit, and these tags look like they're going to last forever. So if you do move around, and since it does have the website, that's just a wonderful idea.
Yeah, you mentioned the natural disasters, and everyone knows that cell phones especially fail from time to time, and even a lot of people might not answer a call from an unknown number, but with Virtual Leash, these people that you set up can get text messages, so it's just, you're much more likely to get reunited with your pet quickly with Virtual Leash and a dog tag art tag.
And it's also great because everything else has gone so high tech nowadays. It's like this Virtual Leash is kind of, up on top of technology for locating your pet. It's not just a little, the tag's important, but it's not just tags anymore. Well, it's tags, but there's more behind the tag, is what it seems like.
And the Virtual Leash is optional as well. It's not required for each tag, of course. With the microchips, there are some compatibility issues, and some people, I think, maybe have some false security if their pet is microchipped, but that's not enough protection. I think that all animals should wear an ID tag, in addition to other types of protection.
I agree with the microchip because the thing is, too, if the average person finds the animal, you don't necessarily know if the dog is microchipped until you bring the dog to a vet or the Humane Society or someplace to scan the dog. So the tag, your tags will identify the person or using virtual leash right away, which is, I think, much better.
There are some studies out that microchips are actually causing cancer at the site of insertion. There's some studies out there about that. So there is cause for concern with microchips, and it's just something to be aware of.
Wow, you wouldn't want that to happen. Well, I thank you so much. This is some great information. Your product, the dog tag art tags, are fantastic. Listeners, I have actual samples here, and the quality is phenomenal. I mean, the colors are beautiful. I've had tags before. You could just bend them apart. They weren't made that well. These are, it says on your website, indestructible, and I believe it. I tried to damage it a little bit, test it, and no go. They're perfect. They're fabulous. Our listeners can get more information and also some special promotions at dogtagart.com. Thanks so much, Jack.
Thank you, Michelle. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, listeners, for listening to this edition of Best Bets for Pets. I hope you enjoyed the segment with dog tag art and with the BooBooLoon collar. We will be back next week with some more new and exciting products. Thanks for listening.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.